Hey Mum, how you doing? It is Thursday the 16th of July, and it is around about 6:45 in the evening. Gorgeous sunny day. Just sitting in the garden. So just enjoying myself. So I'm sorry I haven't sent you videos lately, but it's just been hectic with stuff and other things. So just to update you, we're all fine. We're still COVID free, thank God, thank goodness. And it's so Tom is doing good. He's working, and he's applied for 2 jobs at Electric Boat, one for environmental educator, and another one is for health and safety. So let's hope he gets one of those. If not, it's FEMA down in Texas, so that would be good. What else is he up to? He started diving again, which is good for him. He's decided he's taking up fishing because he says he used to love doing it, so I didn't know that. And he used to go and do it with Uncle Mike up at the cabin in Pennsylvania, so that should be good for him. He is also I don't know whether I told you, but he had problems with his elbows, where he had tennis elbows in both arms, and he had an injection in one of them. Well, the one that he didn't have the injection in is causing major issues for him now, where he can't lift anything or do anything with it. So he's been referred back to the consultant, and he's off on workers' comp, which is basically, workers' comp is like you're signed off from work because it happened at work, not outside of work. So he's getting full benefits. He's still getting paid, but he's just off sick, basically. So it's like doctor's certificate that you get in the UK. You just keep renewing it. Dominic's doing good. He passed all of his subjects that he needed to move up to the next grade. I think I mentioned before, I don't know whether you remember, but he has to basically pass all of his classes to be able to move up to the next grade. If he doesn't pass all of his classes, he has to repeat it again, not like in the UK, where they just move up anyway. So, you know, the good thing is he's had to work to get up to the next grade. So he's got 2 more years of high school to go. Hopefully, when September comes, he'll be back either on a part-time basis or full-time. So they're putting the school district is putting a proposal through to the state as to sort of what their next steps are. So hopefully we'll hear about what's happening with that at the beginning of August. So, but yeah, he's doing good. He's growing up into a very mature young man. We went to the armed forces recruitment, and we spoke to the Navy recruitment guys because he wants to go into the Navy. So he's quite excited about that. He knows what he needs to do. So yeah, so sounds good for him, and so happy for him. We didn't want him going into the army because of the fact that, you know, he could come back injured, and that's the last thing we want to do, is either have him injured or, worst case scenario, he dies, which is the last thing we need to do. He's on the water, so he's safer than anything else. So so that's what's going on with Tom and Dominic. Merlin. That's Merlin making himself known because he's hearing things that nobody else can hear. So with me, still not working. We've decided with my visa we're going to go through a lawyer rather than trying to do it ourselves, because even though it's going to cost us money to go to the lawyer, it'll be done correctly. So hopefully, you know, once Tom knows about these jobs, then so we'll be able to get that going. I don't know whether you remember, but the back pain that I've been having for, God, I don't know how many years. I worked it out the other day that it's 29 years. that I've had problems with my back. Well, a couple of months ago, or before this whole COVID thing went, I went to the doctors and she diagnosed me with a thing called sacroiliac dysfunction. It's to do with the joint that attaches the spine to the pelvis, and she called it something like, it's like a hinge of a door. So when you're moving around, your pelvis and your spine are like a hinge. And on me, one of the hinges isn't open and the other one is stuck open. So I'm kind of all out of alignment. So I went to the chiropractor and they really didn't do anything. I had like 10 sessions with a chiropractor and it was kind of like rubbish. Yeah, I know. So what the doctor suggested I did, I go to the hospital and have an MRI done. So that's what I did. And they said, yeah, there's definitely issues with the joint. Plus I've got bulging discs and I've got arthritis in my back and all kinds of lots of lovely other things. So last Friday, what was the date? Whatever the date was anyway, I can't remember. I had an injection which was supposed to block the nerves, so it actually blocks the pain going from the nerve to do with the nerves. I can't remember what they said. So so I had that done. Didn't really make any difference. So basically what it is, my back is constantly hurting. I have trouble standing for long periods of time. Sitting gets quite painful at times. If I'm bending over, I have to hold on to something to straighten back up again. So like loading the dishwasher is quite painful. Excuse me. So I had this injection done last Friday and it really didn't do anything. So I went back to the hospital yesterday and the doctor re-looked at my x-ray and my MRI, and they're going to do a cortisone injection directly into the joint, which should be fun. So hopefully, that should be fine. Who knows? Yeah, so that's what's going on here. Pat and Chuck are fine. The rest of the family's fine. So, we're just really waiting on Tom's job and, a few other things. So, and Dominic going back to school. So hopefully we should know that by the beginning of August. So that's what's going on with us here. I hope you are well. I understand that the nursing home is opening back up again and visitors are allowed. So hopefully, Hillary and Eric can come and see you, and maybe other members of the family. Yeah. So talking about family, did you manage to go have a look at the funeral service for Ian? I logged on to their webcam and I managed to see most of it. So yeah, it was a really nice service. I think the kids did amazing. Obviously very emotional for them. Yeah, it was emotional for me, but it's just a shame how our relationship ended with how they treated Tom. So, but these things happen. So yeah, so I just wanted to see how you were, how you're doing. Next couple of weeks I'm going to be sending you something, so some little goodies. So hopefully that'll be good. So speak to you soon. Hopefully I'll be able to give you a call within the next couple of weeks. It's just unfortunately issues with our phone provider. They've cancelled a few things on our phone, so haven't been able to give you a call. But the good thing is I've posted the videos for you to have a look on. So yeah, so I'll hopefully speak to you next weekend. If not, I'll just put another video on. And so hopefully everything is good with you. You're bossing everybody around like you usually do. So so I just wanted to say hi, and Dominic and Tom say hi, and the rest of the family say hi. And so I'll speak to you soon. Love you and miss you. So hopefully see you soon. All right, bye Mum, love you.